This video explains how to do control acceleration test in the Bequant node. To run control test of Bequant acceleration during the proof of concept, you will use a testing terminal and run repetitive tests with and without acceleration for a service of interest. We will use Netflix in this example and annotate key performance indicators of quality of experience to spot differences. The first thing is to configure the IP address of the testing terminal. So you go to TCP acceleration configuration blacklist, and there is an option for proof of concept. They add remove IP address, and there you specify the IP address of the testing terminal as seen by Bequant. If there is a, let's say, a home router with an NAT, this is the IP address that you have to put there, the router IP address. Now it's accelerated. You go to Netflix web player and use the Control-Alt-Shift-D of debug mode, and you enter a number of KPIs here. The most interesting ones is the throughput at the bottom. It's close to 60 megabits per second, and also the resolution is 720p. This is a standard high definition resolution. You wait a little bit to see if those values are maintainable and stable. Looks like they are, so you annotate them, leave the player, and go back to the Bequant graphic user interface to change the state of acceleration. Now to off, this will reset connections to make sure that new connections are in non-accelerated state, so you might need to reconnect. So you go to the Netflix web player again in debugging mode and see the KPIs. The throughput now is much lower, is lower than 20 megabits per second, and the resolution has been initially 540p, and then managed to go up to HD. So there is a difference with the previous case with acceleration. You wait a little bit to see if the speed increases. No, you annotate the KPIs, go to the web of the Bequant to change the state. Now it's accelerated again. The throughput raises to close to 60 megabits per second. Now the resolution is high definition from the start, is 720. So you wait to see that those values are stable and consistent. Again, change the status to non-accelerated and enter Netflix again in debugging mode for another video. So here the throughput has lowered to less than 25 megabits per second. The resolution is the same as before, but you might notice differences in terms of responsiveness. For example, time to start at the beginning of displaying the video. When you fast forward, also the speed of that. So there's a number of changes in the quality of experience that you might notice. And this is the mechanics. You just change the acceleration state from on to off many times, and for each you go to the service of interest, run a test, and annotate the KPIs values. And you can repeat that with other services of your interest. It is the same procedure. And that's all. More videos are available in our YouTube channel and our website.